Miss Asian bread. For me, the hardest roles are really only the technical issues of like video games and throat rippage, because a lot of us really have to do some very, very strenuous vocal work, particularly with characters like Wolverine. Because after 4 hours of going, just shredding things, I don't heal as fast as he does. And so the vocal carnage that happens just takes a while to heal. So that's really the hardest part about the job for me. And particularly in video games when I am doing monsters and I'm, they're electrocuting me or shoving, swords into my throat for 4 hours at a time, doing 10 takes of every line for 600 lines, that can really get grueling. And I'm such a physical actor anyway that after doing that, my whole body feels like I've been through the war zone. So it just, for you aspiring voice actors, make sure that you know how to use the instrument properly. Even though I do, I still not only tear up the throat, but I tear up the whole chest and my neck and shoulders and everything. I literally feel like I've been fighting for that amount of time. And there is sometimes blood coming out of it too. So. It's hot, I know, right? I bet you want to kiss me after a session, sweat and blood, ew.
Hi, Steve.
Hi.
I was wondering if you could answer my question as Spike.
Yes.
Out of all the characters you have voiced, which character would you like to be in real life?
Answering that as Spike, wouldn't I have to say Spike? Yeah, because Spike would, he wouldn't give that away to anybody else. I don't think so. I don't know. I do love the kind of woman that can kick my ass, so I probably have to say Spike. And I have a woman that can kick my ass, so probably Spike.
I have a question. How did you feel when you found out that Toonami was coming back and you had to voice Tom?
I said this yesterday, but I'll say it again. It's like coming home. Really, it's like coming home for me and getting to relive that part of my life again. That's such a rare thing to be able to do, to relive such an awesome part of your life that you think is gone forever. But I'm so grateful to you guys for helping me with the Twitter storms to get that back on the air. So it's thanks to you it's back on. And thank you for watching. Awesome. Keep watching. Thank you. They'll never admit it. His name is Kevin Seymour. Don't tell him that.
Hey, Steve.
Hi.
My question is, as an actor, what do you try to, what's the biggest lesson that you've learned in doing small parts? The parts that sometimes it takes a moment for us fans to even realize that you are doing well. As an actor, what do you try to take away from that? And also, how was being the announcer for Hudball?
Okay, first things first. I love small parts, as I was saying. I love doing little bit parts, especially ones that I'm not sure if anybody's going to recognize that I go uncredited for. That's always really fun for me. All of us do that, and I think I enjoy it more than most actors, and maybe because I've gotten to do some of the bigger roles too, and some actors haven't gotten to do as many big roles, so they may not like them as much as I do. It's work. I mean, you're coming in there and you're usually doing stuff that the guys with the lead roles either don't have time to do or don't want to do, because it usually involves screaming and dying or something like that. In fact, Vic Mignogna wrote a song called Soldier A. Have you guys heard that? We have all been Soldier A, and so I don't mind it. I like it. I have no problem with it, and part of that is because there's no commitment to it. I really don't have to worry. I just kind of go in, make up something, and go on to the next thing. So it's easy for me. And as far as being a Hudball announcer, that was pretty fun. That was very unexpected. Those sessions were crazy because we all did 20 voices on that game. So yeah, that was pretty weird. I don't even remember what I did for it because it was in the context of a script that thick. But it was loud. It was pretty loud, right? Yeah. Thank you. Hi.
As far as your voice, out of all the voices, which one's your favorite and why?
Voice, what was that?
Which one's your favorite? Out of all the villains you voiced over, which one's your favorite and why?
Well, if I do it as Starscream, it has to be Starscream. Who else would he give credit to? He doesn't even give credit to his Lord and Master. What's wrong?
wanted to say, as an excellent voice actor, I really appreciate your time. What I really wanted to ask you was, outside of being a terrific voice actor, what other types of roles have you thought of doing, like directing, animation, anything like that?
I don't really care to do anything else. I directed one thing a long time ago. I don't remember what it was called. It was a live action thing where it was such a low budget. One of my friends asked me to come in and help him out with this thing. And it was this female superhero, and I had to do all the male voices. I brought in two of my friends to do it. Bridget Hoffman and Leah Sargent came in to help me with this show, and they did all the female voices in the thing. It was a martial arts type film. And we couldn't get paid for the thing. And it was brutal because we had to write the script on the fly, and it was such a terrible directing experience. I feel guilty about not getting them paid their full rate to this day, and that was like 10 years ago. It was so painful for me that I just didn't want to do it again. It kind of jaded me towards the whole directing experience. I didn't want to be on that side of it. And as far as on camera acting, I had kind of a bad taste of that too. I didn't like the audition process. I think it's kind of mean. And I think it's rough on people when they're getting in the business to be judged by how you look rather than what you can do. So I'm very happy to be a voice monkey. I have more of a face for radio anyway, so I'm really okay with that. I'm really okay with that. And I do like the anonymity that goes with being a voice actor. I mean, here you guys know what I look like, but when I go home, nobody has any idea who I am. I can walk the streets, I can have a normal life. So I really like that. And I don't make the big money like the big celebrities do, but I make enough to have a comfortable living, and that's all I could ask for. So, and happy.
I was just wondering, what is a question that you've never been asked but always wanted to be asked?
No, Frank already asked that one.
Nothing, commando, baby.
I haven't been asked that question, but thank you for bringing that to the table. Maybe over or under with the toilet paper question? I don't think I've ever been asked that. Over.
Hi, Steve. My question for you is, when you play at Run in Mass Effect 2, how much fun did you have playing as him?
It's fun to be a Krogan. That was a really interesting role for me. There was so much explanation necessary for me to do that character because the script was gigantic and I had no idea what was going on. But for me to fully understand the character, I relied very heavily on my director, Jamie Swain, to explain how much of a new entity he was in the world, coming from a test tube and having to learn about everything. I mean, basically. So it was a very interesting experience to embody this gigantic hulk of a beast with killing instinct that had really the sensibilities of like a child. And he sort of grew up in the course of the game, I guess. And so it was interesting to mix those elements together, and hopefully it played out like that. Yeah, but it was really fun. That was a really fun game to work on. Thank you.
Hello, Steve.
Hello.
I was just wondering if you could tell a couple jokes that I've written down.
Have you guys seen these things flying around the web? Oh my God. Suck. My good glasses on for this. I have trifocals, so I'm not wearing the right ones. Okay. I heard that Sokka was into larger women. I mean, have you ever seen his old girlfriend? She is the size of the moon. I didn't write these. Okay? I am not accepting blame for this. A lot of people have been asking asking me why I'm pushing this equalist thing so hard. And I tell them, a man's gotta do what a man's gotta do. And by the way, I'm on a boat. That was awful.
Hi, Steve.
Hi.
I wanted to ask, with all these people here, like we're here pretty much worshiping you on Sunday.
I'm sorry, God. I'm still worshiping you.
What keeps you humble and like what keeps you to be such a cool guy with everything that goes on for you?
I have people around me that love me and know that I fart and burp. And my girl, my partner, Trina, was here yesterday, and I was saying that she's the one who really keeps me grounded because she sees me in my day-to-day when I'm stressing and doing all the normal things that everybody does in their normal life. So when I come home from here with my big fat ego, she'll say, "Great, welcome home, now clean up the dog crap in the backyard." And it kind of, everything shrinks all at once and puckers up, and I come back to normal. But I think that's really important for anybody who does anything in media, whether it's music or film or anything in media, where you start to get some level of fame. That you surround yourself with people who love you and know you for who you are and who you were before all of this happened. And that really helps me to keep grounded. And I have my son Jeremy is here with me, and Jared, stand up, Jared. Jeremy has been here with me. He's got a cold. He's been busting his butt here with me through this whole convention and talking to you guys and being my support system. And without my family here with me, I might go to the other side. I might go to the dark side. And so they keep me real, and I really appreciate that. So thanks, Jared. You're awesome, dude.
Hi, Steve.
Hi.
My question isn't for you. Everyone, at the count of 3, let's give this man a thank you. 3, 2, 1.